how to start working towards your dreams. And this is something that I've taken a while to learn myself. I have always been a dreamer and I've always wanted crazy, awesome, cool things, but I've never really put it into practice on how to start working towards those dreams. I've always had that lottery mentality of maybe I'll just get lucky. Maybe it'll just happen. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and be living somewhere absolutely fantastic and tropical warm and my skin doesn't hurt because it's winter and I live in Canada. But it doesn't happen that way. And it's not going to happen that way. I actually used to work for a lottery, Atlantic Lottery Company. I know the odds of winning are astronomically small. And the odds of just achieving your dream is astronomically smaller. It's just not going to happen. I learned this past week, less than 3% of the people are satisfied with their life in the world. They are living the life that they want to live. Less than 3%. Are you kidding me? That's nobody. That means nobody in this world is living the life that they actually want to live, how they want to live it on their terms. So here's a few things I've put together. There's a few things that I'm implementing in my life to help me, to help my wife, to help my family work towards our dreams, our big, awesome dreams. And the first step is you have to actually have a dream. You have to actually dream of something that's worth dreaming. And a lot of people sell themselves short on this. Kids are really great at this. Kids are fantastic at, when I grow up, I want to be a princess, or I want to be Superman, or I want to be an astronaut. And then you go through life and you have people telling you your whole life you can't be a princess or a superhero or an astronaut. Why the frig not? Really? Maybe not a superhuman superhero. There are superheroes in this world. There are people doing amazing things. So we often lose the ability to dream as we become older. And that's probably the most important thing you have to get from this whole video, is you need to know what you're working towards. You need to think what it would be like to have that dream come true, to live that dream. Think, what if I had, or what if I was, insert your dream. How would that make you feel? How awesome would life be? How great would you wake up in the morning with this kind of float out of bed mentality, like you're on cloud nine because you're just so happy with life? How great would that be? Think about that. Dream it. Come up with it. Make it a reality in your mind. You got to dream. And if you're selling yourself short on your dream, the whole process I'm going to go through here is not going to be nearly as effective. The dream needs to be authentic to you. It can't just be, I just want to be rich. Come on, that's not a dream. That's, that would be nice, but that's not a dream. Why do you want to be rich? I'll give you, for instance, Tamara and I, our dreams. Believe it or not, our dream is to not be a super successful Beachbody coaching team. That's not our dream. We've aligned ourselves with Beachbody because we love and believe in the products. It's a fantastic business model and it's helping us generate extra income in our lives so that we can live the dream that we want to live. We want to spend our lives traveling the world, seeing everything that's out there in this world to see, experience everything that this world has to offer. The thought to me of going through life having only lived in a small little corner of it is devastating. So I don't want to get to the end of my life, which is hopefully in another 70 years, fingers crossed on that one, and regret that I never got to see all the amazing things this world has to offer. That's part of my big dream. Our other big dream is, and it's no surprise, we freaking love animals. And we want to have crazy wealth and a rich life that we can contribute our time and our money and our resources into helping sustain environments for animals, helping to rehabilitate ecosystems. I mean, how cool would it be to help facilitate and hatch sea turtles and release them into the sea? Like, that to me is just a cool experience that actually means something to the sustainability and longevity of this world. That's a dream. Those are dreams, to spend our day just hopping from place to place to place to place, having crazy awesome experiences like that. That's what I'm working towards. That's my crazy big dream. It needs to be meaningful, right? Those are meaningful to me. Having accomplished that, I'm getting excited right now. I'm getting tinglies just thinking how cool those experiences would be, how great experiencing all the different cultures in this world would be. And it's authentic to me and it's meaningful to me. And therefore, I'm going to be more likely to work towards that. So it can't just be, my dream is to be rich without a passion behind it. There needs to be some sort of a passion there. Step 2. Step 1, dream it. Just think it up, create it in your mind. Step 2, you have to believe it and you have to see it. So you need to see it. And what do I mean by that? You need to, in your mind, picture what that's like, what having your dream looks like for you. You need to close your eyes and see your life reached in your dreams. You need to visualize that, and you need to visualize that often. You need to believe it and you need to see it. You got to believe that's going to come true. You got to wake up every morning. Affirmations are awesome for this. If you're not familiar with an affirmation, it's basically you wake up in the morning and you tell yourself you are already that thing you're working towards. I love my life. I am traveling around the world, helping rehabilitate ecosystems, contributing my time, money, and resources to important causes of animal wildlife refuges and saving the pandas in China. You have to wake up and tell yourself you're already doing those things that you are dreaming of doing. And if you do that, you're going to start to believe it. You're going to start to see it in your mind. And it's going to become more of a reality because it's in the forefront of your mind. You're always telling yourself you have done it already. You've just increased your chances exponentially of seeing your dreams through to reality. So the affirmations are key. Every day tell yourself, I am helping animals all over the world. I am traveling with my wife to see every corner and culture that this world has to offer. And I'm not gonna lie, part of my dream too is honestly to go to space. Because I'm a huge sci-fi geek and I think being in outer space would be amazing. Just as a life experience to be able to say I've been to outer space. There's a crazy big dream, right? It's huge. Not very many people get to go to space. I'm not an astronaut, but it's a dream. So I can work towards it if I want it to be reality. So if your dream is to have a house on a lake, a cottage on a lake where you just live all day off the grid, you need to visualize that every day. Your dream can be something as simple as that. Your next step is to not keep it to yourself. The worst thing you can do for a dream is to just keep quiet about it and not tell anyone about it. Because if you're keeping it to yourself, likely out of protecting yourself from not looking like a failure when you don't achieve your dream or looking silly. I just told you guys I want to go to outer space. I lost 4 live viewers when I said I want to go to outer space because it sounds ridiculous. But if I didn't put it out there, I'm not going to work towards it because I haven't let anyone know. I'm not going to let other people down or disappoint or I'm more likely just to make it happen if I vocalize it, if I tell other people about it. So as you continue to say it out loud, you're also going to start to believe it more, which is the last step, or 2 steps ago. So you say it, you believe it, you affirm it, you make it already a reality in your mind, and it's just going to keep that train going. Step is the step where we lose most people. This is where, if you get this far in your dreaming process, this is the stage where most people will fall off the rails. And that's planning your dream. You got to plan the actions that you will do day in, day out that will contribute towards working towards your dream. It'll just keep being a dream unless you have a plan in place to make it a reality. So for me, for us, for our dream, that involves waking up every morning and doing our workouts and being healthy. And there's a whole side of reasons why we do that. But on the business side of that, it's to show people that they can be healthy, active, healthy lives while working on a home business and living their dream and contributing to their income. And let's be real. Most dreams, 99% of you, your dreams are going to take money. And we need to get that out of our minds that money is a bad thing. Money is not a bad thing. The more money you have, the more you can do in life. So why wouldn't we want more money? Why wouldn't we work to have more money to make our dreams a reality? It's not going to be free to fly around the world and save all the animals. We need money for that. So you got to do something that's going to help contribute to that. We are both working full-time in professions that we love. We are also both working full-time at a business to help increase our income by doing something that's meaningful to us. That's a caveat there. You can't just go do anything to make more money. There's a lot of things you can do to make money, but if you're not going to stick with it, you're not going to make something big out of it if you're not passionate about it. That's why we've aligned ourselves with Beachbody. That's why we built a business around Beachbody. If fitness is some sort of a dream goal, be a bodybuilder, be a fitness competitor, you need to plan out your workouts. You need to plan out your meals. If it's going to be a business, or you want to be your own CEO, or you want to live off the grid, you got to take the steps that's going to make that a reality. You got to plan it out on how you're going to get there. And this last step is where, if you haven't fallen off already, this is what's going to get you. This is what's going to get most people. Because the reality is, most people are not willing to work for their dreams. They're not willing to put the effort in. They would just rather keep dreaming, rather keep the lottery mentality that maybe it'll just happen. Maybe I'll be lucky and it'll just happen magically on its own. But I don't mean to disappoint you, but magic doesn't exist. Sorry. I wish it did. I love Harry Potter. But it's not just going to magically happen for you. You need to put the work in for it. You need to take action. You need to take massive friggin' action. You need to take more steps and more action and more tasks than you ever think it would take to achieve it. The more massive your action towards your goals, the more massive you execute that plan from the last step, the quicker it's going to get there. And you can't stop. Never stop. Don't stop. Won't stop. You just keep going and you keep working until you're past that goal and you've surpassed your dream of what it takes to build your dream. And now you're up in the clouds and you're up in space. Really goes good with my story of my goal, my dream. Not even a goal, it's a dream. It's both. Last thing on this point is, don't let anyone stop you. You're gonna have, as you start implementing your crazy dreams, and I've had this happen. I've had family, I've had close friends, I've had people that love me tell me I'm wasting my time doing a business with Beachbody. Why bother? Most people don't make a huge amount of income from home-based businesses, so why are you any different? I've literally had that message broadcast to me from people that I love. And I don't think they're doing it, I know they're not doing it it's out of love that they say that. Because one, they don't want me to put so much time and effort into something and fail. They don't want to see me get hurt, they don't want to see me fail. What they don't realize is my mindset is beyond failure. Because if I fail, it's just temporary. I'm going to keep working to succeed. And when you reach that mindset shift, it doesn't matter what other people say. But odds are they're mostly trying to protect you, trying to keep you from harm, trying to keep you from failure, and trying to keep you safe, right? The safe thing is to just go work for someone else, make enough money, sustain your lifestyle, and get through life the average way. But we're talking dreams here. We're not talking average. On that final note of not letting people stop you, a lot of the times they're just scared for you and worried for you. So don't take it as a personal attack. But what you do is you say, I appreciate your concern, but I'm gonna go do it anyway. Because it's my dream, it's not your dream. And I don't want average. I wanna be a princess. I wanna be an astronaut. I wanna be in outer space. Those are my dreams. Not letting anyone stop you from getting it is important. And the final thing I'm going to end on, don't let yourself stop you. Self-doubt is probably going to be your biggest nemesis while you're working towards your dreams. If you continuously doubt yourself and your ability to get there, it's going to make it that much harder. That's what I've come up with. That's what I've done. And that's what I'm doing right now to help me reach my goals. So if you have those issues with you don't have the mental fortitude to stick through failures or to overcome the objections or the concerns of loved ones telling you you're not going to reach your dreams, so don't try, just be safe. Just keep your full-time job and be safe in your little bubble. I've got lots of recommendations for personal development, for books, for videos that I can give you. Fire me off a message. If you want to improve your mindset, I absolutely friggin' love personal development. I started doing it because they told me at Beachbody to grow that business that you should do it. It's life-changing. And I used to make fun of people, or not make fun of people, but make fun of personal development. Oh, you need self-help, something wrong with you. Once I learned that the most rich people in the world read like 50, 60 books a year, it's personal development books. They're learning to get their mind right to fuel that success. So fire me a message. If you want some recommendations for some amazing books to change your life, I'll definitely help you out there. And it's only going to help you fuel that action it's going to take and get through the failures to make your dreams a reality. So that's it for me. See you guys in outer space.